Edith gets out, Quick Jaw McGraw's my dog, and just shoots her.
A Rains County Sheriff's deputy is fired after shooting a farmer's dog. Now he will go to trial for a felony animal cruelty charge. Candy, the blue heeler, died, and her story went viral, creating a lot of criticism for Jared Dooley. Tonight, Candy's owner spoke only to Fox 4's Phil Alvarado. Phil, what do you have to say?
Well, he's glad for the indictment. We talked to, Jared Dooley's attorney. He says, this all happened April 18th, and he finds it incredible that the DA moved so fast on this case. He says it's an indictment that is very unexpected. Cole Middleton goes about the job of taking care of his East Texas dairy farm and other livestock. But his cow dog Candy, an Australian blue heeler, is not by his side.
I'm not happy at all. If you ask me, are you happy, man? No, I'm not. I am very torn about the whole thing.
But he does want justice. Middleton took this cell phone video moments after his dog was shot and killed. That's former Rains County Deputy Jared Dooley in the tan polo shirt. Middleton got the news that Dooley has been indicted on animal cruelty charges for shooting Candy while responding to a burglary call on the Middleton's property.
I just want justice to prevail, whatever that may be, just as it would if anybody else had done this.
Middleton believes an indictment is the right thing to do. Days after the shooting, Dooley spoke with his attorney at his side in Dallas. Attorney Pete Schulte is stunned by the indictment. He says the law is on Dooley's side.
Law enforcement officials, firemen, paramedics, they come into contact with animals like this, and when they defend themselves, they don't need to be subject to criminal prosecution. That's why the legislature wrote the law that way.
2 hours after a burglary call, Dooley was sent to the Middleton's farm on April 18th. His dash cam shows Candy in the back of her owner's pickup. Dooley says the dog didn't seem aggressive until he got out of his patrol unit, and then the dog charged. He fired twice, hitting Candy in the back of the head. A veterinarian did an examination that he says shows the dog may have been running away.
I feel that a badge or being a law enforcement officer doesn't exempt you from wrongdoing. If you committed wrong and you acted criminally, you should face the same charges as we all would.
A cross marks Candy's final resting place under a tree.
I wish I could take his hurt away.
As far as forgiving Officer Dooley, I truly want to forgive him.
Middleton says forgiveness is a process, and he says he's still working through that. With all this talk about the law, Middleton says he wants what he calls Candy's law. It would be a law, he says, that would require more intensive training for peace officers when they encounter pets and other animals on people's property. Heather?
All right, and so that could happen. But for now, what about Jared Dooley now that he's been indicted? What happens there?
Well, in a worst-case scenario, he could end up going to trial on these charges, but his attorney, Pete Schulte, says that, number one, he doesn't even know if there's a warrant out for his arrest yet. He plans to act on this and to file a motion to quash this indictment based on that law that he says, applies to peace officers in circumstances like this.
All right, Phil Alvarado, live tonight. Thank you.